So wanted to talk a little bit about the Humble rim brake. Obviously lots of bike manufacturers now on their road bikes and their gravel bikes have transferred over to disc brake, but you shouldn't be put off by a bike. If you're looking to buy a second-hand bike and it has rim brakes, it shouldn't be something that stops you buying that bike, despite some of the scaremongering you'll hear. Their performance is really good on a modern rim brake. Parts are readily available. They're nice and lightweight. They're pretty predictable in most conditions. Alright, they're not as efficient as disc in very heavy rain conditions, but a lot of people only ride in fair weather or get caught in the odd shower, and for most people these rim brakes that have been around for like the last probably a century or so will still do the job, and it's certainly not a reason to discount buying a second-hand road bike. I mean, discs are being sold as the greatest thing in the world at the moment because it sells new bikes, and the Pro Peloton were extremely resistant to going over to discs, and they were perfectly happy with rim brakes until they were more or less pressured by their sponsoring manufacturers to promote the latest bikes. So then with that, the whole Peloton moved on to disc brakes, but there was no huge rush to do it. They were more than happy with what they've been using for the last 20 or 30 years. So just to say really that if you are looking in the second-hand market and the bike you're looking at is a little bit older, I mean there are still brand new bikes you can buy today with rim brakes, and you can get them at a really good price now because they haven't got that disc brake sort of buzzword, so they're being quite heavily discounted. So you can get yourself a really good bargain new bike, but certainly don't be put off buying a second-hand bike just because it has rim brakes.